Dan. Sorry, guys. Just checking something out. Just checking, okay. Hi, Juliana. So I should probably write this in the description. But I always tell you guys I'm gonna do a lot of these live streams, but then I end up like taking mini hiatuses in between. But yeah, I'm gonna be practicing classical and fingerstyle. So I'm just doing this as like a practice thing, and just so they can join me in my practice session. But yeah, we can take this as like a Q&A kind of thing too. So if you guys have any questions or something, I'm always down to answer. Hi, Jez. Super bright, actually, now I think about it. That should focus out my way. Great. Thanks for asking. How are you? How are you guys? On top of that, I have a fingerstyle thing coming up, like a little live stream concert thing for a guitar store, maybe in like a month or so. So I thought I'd do this to run my fingerstyle stuff, but of course at first I'm gonna do some classical stuff because my nails get all messed up after doing steel strings, so. Oh, cool. What kind of videos are you editing? Is it like, well, your name has gaming in it, so I'm assuming it's like a gaming channel? I wish I was good at games. I'm like, not very, very good at all. Thanks, Juliana. Forget what happens there. Oh man, that sucks. Dan. Oh, so you play football. Yeah, I was never much of a sports guy, so I didn't really risk injury. I hope you're okay, and I hope guitar is going well. Thanks. That's good. Yeah. At this point, I can't really imagine my life without guitar. um, yeah, I've just been playing for so long and dedicated way too much time into it. Who knows though, maybe when I'm like 40, I'm going to be doing something completely different. Yeah, this thing is kind of hard. Thank you. You guys are too. Which action string do I use? For classical, I use, well, I mostly use high tension. But for this guitar, it's really hard to play. This is actually my teacher's guitar. And it's not a, like a higher end handmade guitar. I mean, it's high end, I guess, but it's not like crazy high end. So maybe that's why it's hard to play. I'm not entirely sure why. But I use normal tension on this, and for fingerstyle, I play with high tension now, or sorry, medium tension now. So 13s. How to learn fingerstyle from zero. Yeah, that's such a subjective question. It really differs from person to person. What I did was I grew up playing chords and I like strummed and stuff. So I really got fast with moving my hands from chord to chord, and I think that's what fingerstyle kind of is. Of course, there's little lines in between, but like for instance, like this piece that I'm playing, I mean, this is classical, of course, but I mean, it's basically the same idea. This is just a D major chord, right? Um, so if you just learn how to play chords really well, and then afterwards, all you just have to do is learn how to use your fingers on the right hand. And what I did was I just played songs. I just played easy songs, and then like slowly built my way up, kind of, yeah. Yeah, so. And yeah, I guess I can try to make some tutorial videos. Yeah, I'm actually back in school right now, so I don't have as much time as I did in the summer when I was making a bunch of videos again. But I guess I can try to make more tutorial videos. I guess it kind of depends on um, what kind of stuff you guys would like. Yeah, but maybe I can figure something out for like beginning fingerstyle kind of stuff. And this tune, this piece is called what's a number? It's a concerto. It's a concerto for violin that Vivaldi made. I don't know if you know Antonio Vivaldi. He's the guy who made like the Four Seasons and the very famous Four Seasons. And the lute concerto. But this is based on the Bach arrangement. So this is BWV 972 for harpsichord that Bach arranged. And actually, it's like a double arrangement. My teacher arranged this Judicaal Paroi for guitar. Yeah, so yeah, I've been playing this for lessons and stuff in the past like a month and a half, so. Nowhere near ready though. days I've been just kind of running through everything that I play just so I remember everything. Something on my nail. Don't you hate hangnails? They're like the worst thing. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna do fingerstyle right now instead. I think I need to practice that more. Oh, and we're lagging. I think we're lagging. gotta change the angle for this too. I think we're really laggy right now. Are we okay now? I think we're okay. Okay. What tuning is this? Oh, perfect. That good. Aloha A? Sungbay. I don't know why. Do I know you by chance personally? I feel like I... Thank you though for the donation. That's crazy. Sungbay. That sounds really familiar. Aloha A. I definitely know who you are. Okay, because I've definitely heard that before. Someone told me Sungbay before. But Rain, yeah, thanks so much. Aloha. Thank you, Michael. And Rain, thank you. so much. And Nico. And thank you, Dan, Twiggles, and Nico. We kind of know each other. I mean, well, I don't know if he still knows me, but when I was younger, when I actually uploaded all the time. And thanks again, Aloha. Yeah, I went to a concert of his in Philadelphia because I was in New Jersey at the time, and he was playing a concert there with Trace Bundy. And his manager at the time, I'm assuming it was just at the time, maybe she's still managing him, I don't know. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, it's Sung Min." We kind of talked a little bit, and somehow was like super young, and he didn't know how to speak in English too well, so we didn't talk too much. But I talked to his manager a little bit. And actually, Sandra Bay was there too. I don't know if you guys remember Sandra Bay, but yeah, she's a pretty cool guitarist. Too bad she's not uploading anymore. It's kind of sad, because Sandra, we kind of knew each other a little bit. I don't know if she watched my videos at all, a lot. I definitely watched a lot of her videos, but just because I'm in Dadgum, I'm probably just going to play the other famous Katara Oshio song, "You Are the Hero." wants fight. Ah, man. Sorry guys, if I'm lagging, I'm sorry. Yeah, my internet's, come on. Let me know guys if I'm lagging, because this is like kind of crazy how bad it is. But aloha, yeah, I kind of want to do a comeback kind of thing and upload more videos. I just don't have so much, as much time as I want. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for any videos, stuff that you want to see me do, just let me know. Because I'm so out of the whole circle of society. I don't know anything that's going on mainstream these days because I'm just so invested in school. So it'd be nice to have a little bit of help with it if you guys have any suggestions. Also, yeah, Rain, you no OG fingerstyle guitars. I know, it's kind of weird. I think after the whole YouTube algorithm thing changed, I think people are just not watching as many fingerstyle stuff as before. Like, I don't know if you remember when Andy McKee was like the guy, 50 million views on drifting, and there's no more videos like that anymore because people don't. The algorithm doesn't suggest that kind of video to the main, like the general public, not just guitarists. Of course, I get recommendations for guitar videos all the time because I watch so many, but people who probably don't get. There are probably people out there who don't even know fingerstyle guitar, new age kind of fingerstyle guitar exists. And Nico, is fight even hard compared to others? Fight is kind of the same as a lot of stuff. Am I still lagging? Aloha. Yeah, fight is not too difficult. The thing is, I haven't played it in so long, so I might try. But yeah, thanks all y'all. Joshua, Juliana, EUCox758. And thank you, Bernard. Yeah, I wish. I just need to really pump out those videos. And how long does it take to make a video? I'll tell you guys a secret. I used to edit my audio a lot, like cut and paste, because I wanted it to be as perfect as possible. One take. How did I learn to play guitar? For me, I started guitar by watching Summer Jung video. I watched the Canon video, and yeah, the Canon video started everything for me. I was like, wow, that looks so cool. Like doing the two-hand tap thing. I was like, I think I can do that too. So I gave it a try and I got this far, I guess. Not trying to brag. I'm just saying I got to the point where I'm, majoring in guitar and uploading a lot on YouTube, and well, not anymore, but I used to upload a lot on YouTube. But and thank you guys, and I hope I'm not lagging too much. It's just my internet's just horrible. But aloha, oh yeah, that'd be so cool if I could do that with like Sandra, or I don't know if they'd want to do it, but no. But Sandra hasn't uploaded in so long, and I am currently 24 years old. I'm getting kind of old. But yeah. And and I wish I could play jazz. I really wish I could play jazz, but not yet. Classical, and I guess I gotta get really good at classical and fingerstyle first, and maybe one day. And Bernard, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, all you guys who have stuck around, that's insane to me. Yeah, with the Busker video. Um, yeah, I remember that was like such a crazy thing for me. Like I didn't know how famous that video that song was. Okay, hopefully that's better. I don't know, cause I'm using my LTE, my data instead of my Wi-Fi. Uh, the worst thing that can happen is they'll say no or won't respond. Yeah, maybe I'll ask. I don't know. Maybe I'll shoot them an email. And do I ever use fingerpicks? I personally don't use fingerpicks. I tried a long time ago, like the Alaska picks, and they just never sounded good to me. I don't know. It just sounded so like tinny, and it wasn't the best sound that I didn't like that sound too much. So I don't use fingerpicks anymore. Yeah. Having memory issues. What'd you say, Bernard? Uh, well, Sung Jung is he probably really shapes those very well, and of course, there's post editing and recording and stuff. You can't feel the strings with the finger. I know, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's a very weird sensation. But some people really make it work. I don't know if you guys know Peter Finger. Yeah, exactly. If you guys know Peter Finger, he's a very fantastic German guitarist, fingerstyle guitarist, like Uli. I don't know if you guys know Uli. I think well, yeah, they're both German. Maybe I'm just being kind of I'm using stereotypes, but yeah, German guy, and he uses these metal finger picks, but it's not like it doesn't pop out like nails. It kind of like looks like a spoon, almost like and you're using the smooth side of the spoon to pluck the strings. And it has this very metallic sound, and I do not like that sound. But he somehow makes it work. I don't know. Yeah, I really need to practice my arpeggios. So I've actually recently started picking up a lot of my old tunes I've been playing for my videos when I was a kid, just so I can actually have stuff to play for the live stream concert I'm having in like a month or two. It's definitely gonna happen. The concert. It's just I don't know when exactly it's gonna be because there's like this line of people who are playing, and it's not like 100% set in stone for this venue when people are playing. Okay, that's a G. Hey, little boy. Thanks for joining. I'm learning what. Hey, XXNT TNT Boss 750. Is that like a pedal name? I'm assuming that's a Boss pedal. I don't know. But anyways, I'm learning guitar. Do you have any pointers? Are you trying to learn fingerstyle guitar, or are you just trying to strum, or what's your goal with the guitar? I guess that's a good thing to. Oh, pick. Yeah, so that's a big one. I definitely would be a very bad person to ask, because I actually tried playing with a pick when I was younger and it just never worked out for me. But I would suggest, I mean, if I were to do it again, I would do a lot of metronome work. Probably, I think it's a lot of metronome kind of stuff and a lot of scales. I think you have to know a lot of your shapes and things on the guitar for using a pick. I don't personally know that well because I don't use one, but I'm assuming that's what it is. And I think it's a lot of theory knowledge, especially if you want to improvise and stuff. But other than that, if, also another thing that I would do is probably just learn a bunch of songs. Just learn a bunch of solos and very bad advice, I know. I don't have like a solid answer just because I don't know how to use a pick, but yeah, sorry. It's just because when I learned fingerstyle, I just learned a bunch of songs. That's kind of what I did. I hope I'm not lagging. You know what? I should probably just no, I should probably not use that. I swear to God, someone's like in a different apartment using my Wi-Fi or something. It's there's like or something. Hopefully I am not too laggy. It's really weird. Okay, let me just answer this question and then let's go to the next piece. What kind of guitar do I have? This is an Ayers guitar, Ayers, from Australia. It's not mine. Yeah, it's not my guitar, but it's my school's. It's the guitar department chair's guitar of my school. He lends out guitars, and my tailor is actually back at home in Texas with my mom, sister. My dad's in Korea right now, so yeah. So I'm kind of using this right now. It kind of sucks though. There's actually like a lot of things wrong with this guitar. First off, the action is okay. It's not my favorite, and also it's hard to play. And the action is like surprisingly like. I mean, sorry, it's buzzing everywhere. I don't know why. There's a lot of back buzz. Maybe the nut is too short or something. And yeah, S Milan. I'm not on. I'm not on classical. Yeah, I don't know. It just I'm doing a finger concert thing in like 2 months, so yeah, I thought I should practice on fingerstyle or steel string. And I do not play electric. I tried to play electric. I really tried. Like I remember I was trying to play like Canon Rock or something, the Jerry C arrangement that Fun 2 made famous. And yeah, I couldn't do it. It's just something about me and a pick. Maybe I have too tense hands or something. And I know you need a really loose hand for a pick, right? I always like end up like squeezing the crap out of it. And Aloha A. Sorry. And have I considered moving to Korea? Yes. So this is yeah, I considered it a lot actually, but I don't know. I think the culture difference is just so different between the states and over there, and I don't know if I'll be able to survive the culture difference. Um, I'll probably I'll probably be such a super rebellious guy who never follows the rules over there, or like certain like mannerisms and stuff. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll go someday just to visit. But that's the thing. I came here to the States when I was 2, so I was technically still a Korean citizen until 2 years ago. I just got my American citizenship 2 years ago. Isn't that insane? Yeah, I was a Korean citizen. Yeah, I was born in Korea. I was born in Seoul, and I moved to Pennsylvania when I was 2 years old. And what's gonna happen is, what was supposed to happen was that I was supposed to go to the military. But me growing up here, I don't think I need to do that. Really, I don't know. Um, I know, especially now that Biden's president, I am not feeling too bad about it that I got citizenship here. And Vin, I am leaning towards both these days. I do both because I feel like I need to have both in my arsenal of playing and stuff. And thanks, Aloha. Yeah. Uh, I know it's been a while though, Esteban, that I've been last live. It's just because I'm just so busy nowadays because I have school, so I'm gonna try to do it more often, but who knows what often means anymore. Yeah, so I want to arrange more. Do you guys have any suggestions on any pieces or on any songs that you guys want to hear? Mm. No, this is actually Maneli Jamal. I don't know if you know Maneli Jamal. He's a Persian guy. He's actually from Canada, or he lives in Canada right now. Yeah. Man, this light is so weird. It's like getting all exposure, blah blah. And Mamamoo, right? My currency's so bad. That's yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I can check that out. Yeah, I gotta listen to more music, like mainstream music. Catch up with society. What are you applying to reduce calluses and pain? For callus, yeah, so that's something that I only got used to because I've been playing for so long. I wish I had an answer for you, but yeah, I don't do anything. All you have to do is just practice as much as you can. Make sure there's enough callus on your finger. My fingers look absolutely disgusting because there's just so much wear and tear, especially on those calluses. Especially after I take a shower and my fingers get all wet and pruned up. It looks nasty, like it looks gross. But yeah, you just have to just practice a lot to the point where your fingers produce enough callus. Doesn't hurt at all anymore. It's just, yeah, there's not really a shortcut. I know they have like all these different types of products out there that are supposed to help with that, but I don't know. I think it would interfere with your playing, so I personally wouldn't get that. I love your video playing The First Love. Oh, thanks. Maybe I'll try to play that. I don't think I'll remember how to play it though. I'll try, but. Thank you, Mr. TNT. And when listening to others, I went after practice. Don't you just Oh, like, do I forget how to play a certain song? That's probably because I've been playing these for so long, like kind of ridiculously long. Well, I mean, sorry, I didn't play these crazy long, but well, I guess I can't say that I played it for too long. I mean, when I first uploaded like the videos for all these things, I've been playing non-stop for like a week. So each week I would upload a new video, and I'd play the song non-stop. So it's kind of became like ingrained in my movement. So I don't remember. Maybe if I look at the tab, because I made a tab for this, maybe I'll remember. It's just been so long since I played this thing. Yeah, that was a really fast sped up version because I really don't remember how to play that thing. My bad. Yeah, I really don't remember. Let's see if I remember. Yeah, that's how much I remember of that. Maybe I can do some Don Ross stuff. But thanks, S. Milan, and thank you, Chiwan. Oh no, my iPad died. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for joining the stream. I'm probably gonna do like work on a couple more tunes, and then I'll sign off. I'll probably try to come back relatively soon. If you're still there, aloha, thank you for the donation, and thank you for the suggestion, Esmon. I'm gonna check that tune out. Again, I'm not very caught up on social media, so if you guys have any suggestions, thanks, aloha. And thanks, Esmon. Yeah, so like if you guys have any suggestions ever whatsoever, just let me know. Send me a message or something on stuff that you want to hear. Or if you guys want any tutorials, let me know, because you know, I've just practiced way too much fingerstyle as a kid to just let it go. And I don't wanna just forget it ever happened or anything like that. So, just because I'm in music school and I'm majoring in classical guitar doesn't mean I have to stop with fingerstyle. So, you know, let me know. And I kind of want to just like, I'm not saying I have like a crazy amount of knowledge about anything, but just the knowledge that I do have, I do want to like give it out, you know, for free. Hope you try covering mainstream. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'm gonna have to broaden my listening, my playlists on having more variety on my playlists on Spotify. What's the tuning? I forget what the tuning was. I think let's try. Oh yeah. Mason, I don't know if you're still there. Tips for playing bar chords clearly. So there's actually a lot of different ways to approach this. So actually, I heard a kind of cool one from a friend who teaches guitar too. So he teaches his student bar chords. I think he tells them to put a capo on the fifth fret. The students to put it on the fifth. Whoa, that was really loud. The fifth. I was trying. The fifth or fourth frets, and what he tells them to do is do a bar up here on the seventh fret. So technically it would be the second fret if you put it on the fifth fret. So what that does is it brings the string a little bit more down, so it becomes easier to bar. If you capo it, of course. because keep barring down here, especially on F chord at first, is very difficult. So yeah, he just says try practicing barring over there. And of course, what you have to do in a bar is just really press down as hard as you can. There's not really too much of a shortcut with bars either. I know it's not kind of like a broken record saying there's no shortcuts or anything, but it's kind of true. You just have to really press down until. Sorry, this is in a different tuning, so it's not a B minor 7 chord, but you have to press down as hard as you can until these two notes on the second fret ring out. Also, a couple more tips. I use the side of my finger because on the side there's less of these grooves that are in the middle of your finger, and there's more, I guess, more contact with the bone in a way of your finger, so it's easier to press the bar. So I kind of tilt my finger a little bit this way. Another thing is you use your arm. So you don't just press down by holding tight, but you can use a little bit of your arm by pulling it back a little bit like this. And that kind of forces, and of course you can't just leave your finger like curved. You have to try to make it straight so that every string is touching your finger. So pull back like that, and it should help. Also, another thing, for like a B minor 7 chord or an F chord, right? For B minor 7, the only strings you need are your high E string, your G string, and your A string. So you focus your energy towards those strings. I know it sounds kind of weird, but your bass strings are going to be easy to press down. The bass strings are the easiest to press down because they're thick, right? So it's easier to press down. So I focus mainly on the high E and the G strings when I press down the bar. I make sure that those strings are clear. So that's kind of like a little cheat, a little hack that I do. For an F chord, again, your low E string is probably going to be the easiest in the bar because it's the thickest string. So I focus more of my energy on the back of my finger to get the high E and B strings, because the rest are going to be fingered by the other fingers, right? So the other frets. So I put a little bit more pressure down there. Is there anything else? I think that's about it. Yeah, there's not too many more about bars I can really say, because again, it's a very, and on top of that, you just really work at it, you just make sure. And callus also helps. Like I have callus on the side of my fingers because I've been doing bars for so long. Not saying that they're always easy, because bars are hard, especially if you hold it for a really long time and you have to go from bar to bar to bar. It's not the easiest thing, but you have to just try your best. Have you considered starting a Patreon? The way more people can support you. Hope that helps, Mason. You can do extra content. Yeah, I actually considered doing a Patreon, but I don't know how to I'm not sure, I'm assuming there's some tactics and stuff that I have to follow when I do that. I guess I was actually thinking about doing a Patreon because I wanted to make tabs for people, and of course, making tabs takes a really long time, and making videos, tutorial videos in general, do take a very long time. I'm not saying mine are very great compared to all the other ones that are out there, but even doing what I tried to do it takes a while. So yeah, I did consider doing the whole Patreon thing, but I'm not sure how to get that rolling and stuff. Maybe I'll just try opening it up and just really see. I mean, it's free to make an account, right? So I just gotta think of ways, interesting prizes, I guess. The whole tab thing, I do want to give out tabs for free because, first off, I don't even own the pieces that I arrange. And I don't know, I think it's kind of cool to watch people play my arrangements. Not that I've seen too many people play my arrangements, but it's nice to know that people want the tab and are trying to play it. But yeah, I got to think of ways to do that. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I totally forgot about Patreon. The last time I thought about it was maybe like 2 years ago. And yeah, so maybe I'll give that some thought. And Esplanade, upload more content and follow up on. Okay, yeah. So how to arrange songs on guitar? Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Is there anything in particular that you guys are curious about when it comes to arranging, like whether it's technique or tunings or? Because I did have some thoughts about that stuff too. But can't be too sure. I completely forgot what the tuning for that. If you want to ask any questions regarding arranging or anything like that, or anything else regarding guitar, just let me know. Because I'm gonna be here sticking around for a little bit more. And I'll probably sign off because I have to go eat lunch. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions or anything, because I'd be very glad to answer. Quarantine. I mean, I practiced a lot during quarantine, but it's not always the most fun, exciting times when you're just stuck at home. What am I eating for lunch? I'm eating, this is super Korean, super Asian. I'm probably gonna eat, I don't know if you guys know what fish cakes are, like odeng. Like in Korea, it's called odeng, fish cakes. And they have it like they have like this broth version of it, where they have the broth and then they have like skewers of fish cakes. I don't know if you guys watch any Korean like stuff, dramas or variety shows. They always have odeng on like skewers on these sticks. It's super hot, like not like spicy, but like yeah, it's gonna burn my tongue. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have that. Yeah, it's good. I'm probably gonna have I don't know if you guys know what tteokbokki is. Tteokbokki. But it's like a rice cake, not fish cake. So it's rice cake in this like really spicy like sauce, like pepper sauce kind of thing, like red pepper sauce thing, gochujang sauce kind of thing, and it's very good actually. And what they do in Korea is they put in, oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry thinking about it. They put in ramen in it too, and they stir it together. And yeah, it's really unhealthy, but I don't know. I'm just really feeling it. Today's my day off from school and work and stuff, so yeah, so good. So instead of tteokbokki, they call it rapbokki because they put ramen in it. But yeah, I know. I'm getting hungry too. Techniques in arranging. Yeah, so Esmela, I don't know how much guitar you play. But for techniques, I would definitely suggest learning a lot of tunes, like by other people. And I know, actually, I have a student. He plays guitar, and he really wants to arrange. And he started arranging. We started working on a tune called "Summer" by Channabi. And I don't know where he's at with it right now, but he was arranging it, and he didn't didn't know like exactly what techniques to put in because all you know is right now mostly is just like finger picking and just some slap harmonic stuff, clicking, you know. But the thing is, for my arrangements, like the busker busker one, when I do that kind of stuff, this is all Kitaro Shio stuff. That's all Kitaro Shio stuff. Like in that song that I played earlier called Treasure, where there's a lot of percussive strumming. Yeah, so I kind of took it from that, and it worked, fortunately. Yeah, and I would have never known how to do that unless I came across Kitaro Shio's music. Of course, a lot of people now do this thing. Like a lot of people now do it, and a lot of people have nail attack or like. The in between like little clings, strumming kind of thing. But yeah, it's just no one would have ever figured out how to do that unless if it wasn't for Kitaro Shio. Same thing with like slap harmonics. I learned that first from like Anton Dufour. I don't know if you guys know Mike Oz, his arrangement for Somebody I Used to Know. Like I took the like having a bass underneath while having like harmonics on top. Yeah, it's just all drawing inspiration from fingerstyle guitarists who create these cool techniques that not a lot of people see in the mainstream guitar world. So yeah, of course, stuff like shredding and stuff, like people already know how to do that kind of stuff, but all these other techniques that people are coming with, no one knows about. So I think it's a good thing to learn a lot of fingerstyle repertoire, especially of course you want to listen to, but definitely go for the ones that have like cool techniques you kind of want to learn. Because later on, once you get used to those techniques, you can apply that into your own arrangements. Yeah, again, I would have never been able to do that if it wasn't for Kitaro Shio. And actually, I put nail attack here. Alright, yeah, there's nail attack in there too. Okay, yeah, so that's another thing that's really important to know. Music theory, of course, is not required completely. Sorry, that's a bad answer. Not an extensive amount of music theory is required to learn how to arrange. What you need is to know how to read a chord chart or like a lead sheet. I guess that's what they call it in jazz. I don't know if that's what they call it in pop music. But it's called a lead sheet. So basically all those songs that you've seen on ultimateguitar.com, where you have a bunch of chords. Like for instance, like I'm gonna keep using First Love, right? So the melody is, sorry, this is for the verse. The chords are, so it's actually F. So it's F, G, E minor, A minor. Super simple chord progression. That's why I always tell people that you should learn chords before when you learn to arrange. And then what happens is you just start to add I played bass when I was in while I was playing fingerstyle a long time ago, because I was in a church praise team and I played. Right. Um, Before I continue, Skittle vodka. Yeah, that is all Kotaro Ishii's stuff. That's nail tech. Yep, you're right. He uses a lot. Song Jung uses a lot of that. But anyways, yeah. So going back on the chord progression thing, that's the bass line. All you need to figure out is the. Right? And you just fill it in as best as you can. So Song Jung, actually now I'm reminded of Song Jung. Thank you to Skittle Vodka for giving me that example. So yeah, so basically what he does, and this is a lot of stuff that he does, and Andrew Foy and Eddie Van der Meer, a lot of the guys who arrange nowadays, all they do is they have the bass. Of course, figuring out the melody is a little bit tricky at first, but you just gotta get used to that. And then you have to figure out. Sorry, there's another step in the middle. You have to figure out the rhythm. So, this is very basic. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then figure out where the melody fits in. 2. I can't count. I told him to write measures, and actually, you don't even need to do that. What I told him was just to write the bass notes. And each bass note he would write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath. And then he'd just plug in the melody notes on top. Not based on rhythm, but just wherever he hears it. If it comes before or after a certain note, or a bass note or whatever. I can go into more detail about that if you need. But I don't want to waste your time with too much of that stuff right now. Because just in case if you do understand what I'm saying. And then what happens is what they do, like Song Jung and Eddie Van der Meer and Andrew Foy and everyone, they just fill out the chord. The melody is, but then the part in the F chord is this kind of shape, right? The notes in an F chord that I can fill out are actually, without barring the high E, is just some notes. So you don't have to do every note of the chord. You can honestly do this if you want. That's too much for me. I just wanted these 4 notes, so I just plugged in those notes of the F chord in there. So same thing. I didn't do anything there. For this one, I just literally hold an E minor chord below.